San Diego housing market. Prices, trends, forecast 2023. According to figures from the California Association of Realtors, CAR, the typical sold price of existing single-family homes in San Diego went up in March 2023 compared to both the month before and the month before that. In San Diego, the median price of a single-family home sold in March 2023 was $915,000. This is a rise of 4.6 from the month before, when the median sales price was $875,000. But this is $3.75,000. But this is 3.722, which was $950,000 sales price in March 2022. Even though the usual sold price has gone down, sales in San Diego have gone up by 34.7 since last month and down by 29.4 since March 2022. In Southern California as a whole, the typical price of a single-family home that had already been sold was $770,000. This is a rise of 3.4 from the month before, when the median sales price was $745,000. But this is 4.0 less than the typical sales price in March 2022, which was $802,502,500. It's important to think about how interest rates might affect the market. When interest rates are high, it can be harder for people to buy homes, which can make people less likely to want to buy houses. This drop in desire can then cause the typical price of a home sold in the area to go down. High interest rates can also make mortgage payments more expensive, which can make it hard for people to buy houses. This can then make less people want to buy homes, which can slow down the housing market. Based on single-family homes, condos, and townhomes for sale on Realtor.com, here are some trends in the San Diego housing market. Land, multi-unit properties, and other types of land are not included. San Diego County, California is a very popular place for both people who want to buy and sell homes. San Diego County's real estate market is growing, and it's not hard to see why. The coast is beautiful, there are lots of jobs, and there are a lot of things to do. From what we know, San Diego County is a seller's market at the moment. The typical price of a home on the market in the county went up by 3.5s from one year to the next and was $879 in March 2023. The sale to list price ratio was 100, which meant that, on average, homes sold for the price they were listed for. The number of sales to listings is a good way to tell if a market is good for buyers or sellers. The market tends to favor buyers when the ratio is above 0.2. In San Diego County, the ratio was 1.0, which means it was a strong seller's market. This means that there are more people looking to buy homes than there are homes for sale, which could lead to more competition and even bidding wars. Homes in San Diego County were on the market for an average of 47 days and sold for an average of $825,500, with a median listing price of $2. With a median listing price of $2.04, La Jolla was the most expensive place in the county. Spring Valley was the least expensive, with a median listing price of $699. So if you want to sell your home in San Diego County, now might be a good time to do so because there aren't many on the market. But if you want to buy something, be ready for tough competition and possibly higher prices. The Buyer's Guide by CR gives a complete picture of the San Diego County, California real estate market. The book is for real estate agents and their clients who want to buy a house in the area. The guide gives information on the typical price of homes in the area, the number of homes for sale, the current interest rates, and the monthly payment choices for different down payment percentages. Whether or not you decide to buy a house in San Diego relies on things like your finances, how you like to live, and how the housing market is doing. As of March 2023, the typical selling price for a home in San Diego County was $879, which was 3.5 more than the same time last year. The average home in San Diego County sells in 47 days, which shows that there's a lot of demand and not enough supply. Last month, the interest rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage was 6.54. This is a bit higher than last year's rate of 4.17. The housing market in San Diego County has a wide range of home types and prices, making it a good choice for buyers with different incomes and tastes. There are one-bedroom houses with a typical price of $527 for buyers who want to live in a smaller space. At the current interest rate of 6.54s, the monthly payment would be $3,283 with a down payment of $105,000. For a typical price of $1.52, buyers can find 4-bedroom houses that are bigger than the average. At the same interest rate, the monthly payment would be $9,499 with a $305 down payment. In March 2023, there were 560 houses for sale with 3 bedrooms, and the typical price was $925. Based on the current interest rate, the monthly payment would be $5,762 with a down payment of $185,000. At the moment, there are more people looking for homes in San Diego County than there are homes for sale. The current interest rate of 6.54 is higher than the interest rate from a year ago. High interest rates can make it harder for buyers to get a mortgage and may cause monthly payments to go up, making it harder for some buyers to buy a home. The real estate market in San Diego has been named as one of the 10 most expensive in the country. However, it is less expensive than several other West Coast places. This means that people who can't afford to buy homes have a huge need for San Diego rental properties. The rental market will continue to grow as the city's population grows. By 2050, the city is expected to have a population of about 500,000, which means that tens of thousands of people move there each year. In San Diego, the average rent is $2,700. If you rented out a single-family home in San Diego, the rent you'd get would, of course, be much higher. You could charge well over $3,000 a month if you found a good deal and made it family-friendly. If you can turn a San Diego rented property into a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment, you could get around $2,200 a month. Cash returns for rental homes in the San Diego housing market are about 2.5 for standard rentals and almost 2s for Airbnb rentals. Since the city doesn't count too much on tourism, you could rent beach properties to newbies, locals, and students when tourism is slow.